boom booms and eyes, and boom booms and mouth. And I need to tighten up that part.
चलो भाई कंटिन्यू करते हैं, एक्ट 2 को कंटिन्यू करेंगे हम, बाकी ये भी कंप्लीट करेंगे। एक्ट 1 भी था क्या अभी? एक मिनट, आर्कॉन में एक्ट चैप्टर 2 एक्ट 1 ये भी है अभी। अननोन टी हाउस, यहीं पे है। चैप्टर 2 होता है, चैप्टर 1 एक्ट 2 होता है, कैसे होता है यार? अरे चैप्टर 1 एक्ट 2 होता है। और डाउन की साइड जाना है। ओके पहले इवेंट वगैरह भी चेक कर लेते हैं क्या क्या आया है। तीसरा और चौथा इवेंट जहाँ हमें थोड़े से प्राइमो मिलेंगे। बाकी 86% तो ये हो चुका है। अभी 17 दिन है इसके लिए, 400 प्राइम और दे सकते हैं मेरे को ये। बाकी एमबीसी है, एमबीएस को डिफीट करने के लिए तो भाई बहुत सारे
uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks. I get the goods from A to B.
ऑनलाइन कौन है अभी?
See if needed.
मोहित ऑनलाइन है भाई, मोहित के डले इसमें ऐसे अनेबल टू ज्वाइन मोहित बोल रहा हूँ। मेल आया है कि मेल क्या आया है अपने को? कुछ मोरा ही मिला है, मोरा देने से अच्छा कुछ और ही देते प्राइमो देते 2-3 में 100-200 मिल रहे तो कब फायदा है, ऐसे फायदा नहीं है। फ्री ना हो गई ठीक है मेरी मैक्स पे, मेरे को ध्यान नहीं है, हो गई है। गेमिंग के वेपन के ऊपर काम कर रहा था मैं, क्योंकि ये जो 3 है ये क्राफ्ट नहीं होंगे। मंडे थर्सडे संडे, आज क्या है फ्राइडे आज है ना, सैटरडे संडे को निकलेगा ये। इसका वेपन 70 पे करने वाला हूँ मैं। फ्रीना का वेपन भी देखना पड़ेगा यार, 293 दे रहा है सर, सॉरी लैनियल का और फ्रीना का तो बेस अटैक और ये है क्रिटिकल डैमेज है, पर इसके टैलेंट्स के ऊपर वर्क कर रहा हूँ मैं। इसके तो नहीं होंगे अभी, लानल का होगा कोई बुलेट लेवल 4 पे, लेवल 6 पे क्राफ्टेबल अमाउंट होता है। लानियल क्या करेंगे अपग्रेड अभी? ये वाला भाई शालो वही टांसी अल्टीमेट है। 2 क्राफ्ट होंगे, बाकी कुछ डिफीट करना पड़ेगा औरों को, ठीक है। तो क्या करें सबसे पहले कमीशन मिशन देखते हैं। पहले हम कमीशन मिशन उड़ा देंगे जितने भी अपने पास है।
Sorry, we don't serve the general.
Wait!
Well then. In which case, welcome to the Comorate House, a safe haven for the young.
Well, that sounds... Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright. I've had my fun.
Hey!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
Three wishes.
Bring it!
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Don't tell me I overdid it this time. Bring it! Yep.
Flip and fly. Up and away.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Ills be gone. Strike a pose. Flip and fly. Closing in. Yeah.
Bring it.
Dancing in the wind. How brilliant!
You.
Up and away! Yeah. Cha. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Cha.
क्या हुआ? हेलो, वेट करो मलाइन। बढ़िया भाई मोहित भाई, आप बताओ आप कैसे हो?
Yeah. Flip and fly. Yeah.
Sorry, pal.
Let the mountain flame boil.
बढ़िया, कमीशन कंप्लीट। और बताओ मोहित भाई, आप कैसे हो? हम तो बढ़िया हैं। यहाँ से ना टेलीपोर्टेशन खोलते चलते हैं। यहाँ पे यशीन आइसलैंड, हाउ टू अनलॉक दिस एरिया। ये क्वेस्ट से होता है, क्वेस्ट से खोला है मैंने क्वेस्ट करी थी तो उस क्वेस्ट से खोला है सारा एरिया। वो क्वेस्ट करते करते दिमाग बहुत खराब। परली साइड तो जा नहीं सकता यार। विच क्वेस्ट? वो थी एक्ट चैप्टर 2 एक्ट 2 था शायद। चैप्टर 2 था कि एक्ट 2 था, उसमें खुला ये स्टोरी मोड में। मतलब चैप्टर जैसे एक्ट 1 कंप्लीट हो गया था ना, चैप्टर 1 के एक्ट सारे कंप्लीट हो गए थे, उसके बाद चैप्टर 2 का एक्ट था ये। मतलब चैप्टर 2 था कि एक्ट 2 था, उसमें खुला ये इलेक्ट्रो वाला सारा उसी में खुला है जितना भी है। पिछली लाइव स्ट्रीम में देख लो, पिछली लाइव स्ट्रीम में मैंने थोड़ा सा वो करा है इसको कंप्लीट, जहाँ पे मेरे को अलाउड नहीं कर रहा था पहले आगे जाना, फिर तो उसका क्वेस्ट मैंने और करा है ताकि मैं आगे जा पाऊँ। पिछली देख सकते हो तुम, लाइव स्ट्रीम 78 और 77 में आपको लग जाएगा पता, बिकॉज मैंने क्वेस्ट इनकम्प्लीट हो। स्टोरी मोड की मेन क्वेस्ट जो होती है ना वो करनी होती है, एक होती है वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट ना, वो नहीं करनी कंप्लीट, जो मेन क्वेस्ट होती है। जैसे यहाँ पे है ना, तो यहाँ पे कमीशन क्वेस्ट है, तो यहाँ पे आपको ना ये वाली करनी है, आर्कन क्वेस्ट करनी है। आर्कन क्वेस्ट में यहाँ पे आएगी चैप्टर 2 एक्ट 2 ऐसे होती है वो कंप्लीट करनी है। आर्कन क्वेस्ट करनी है कंप्लीट, आर्कन क्वेस्ट में निकलेगा वो। आर्कन क्वेस्ट में ही मेरा निकला था ये पिछले में। ओके आई कम ऑन, ओके गुड। एक्सप्लोर 3 बैरल, यार मेरे पास वो नहीं है फिर तो। आर्चर चाहिए ना उसके लिए, अगर ब्लोन अप करना है मेरे को कुछ।
Leave it to me.
उसको पढ़ क्यों नहीं रहा है?
I'll never surrender. Tired.
क्या यार, रुक जा, फिर से आना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे। ये एक्टिवेट हो गए हैं ना, लफड़ा ये है। तब तक टेलीपोर्टेशन खोल के आता हूँ जरा। मेरा दिमाग खराब कर रखा है फिर। एक मिनट, पहले इनसे फाइट कर लेता हूँ। रुक, इनको पहले इनको ठिकाने लगा देते हैं। पार्टी सेटअप तो चेंज होगा नहीं अभी। पुरीना तो नीचे जाओ।
Mighty mythical beast! Sorry, pal.
Strike a pose.
Congratulations!
Then engrave names echo!
Let the world come alive! Stop that!
Bring it! Hear the echoes of the valley!
Mini happy returns. Alley-oop.
अच्छा वाह चैलेंज कंप्लीट हो गया सीरियसली डीमन स्लेयर मेरे बेस्ट एनिमेशन अवार्ड डीमन स्लेयर एनिमेशन जीतता है आई डोंट नो मूवी तो जीतता है सोलो लेवलिंग पे तो जीत रहा था अवार्ड तो सोलो लेवलिंग कौन से अवार्ड जीत रहा था फिर सोलो लेवलिंग विद बेस्ट अच्छा मेन कैरेक्टर जीता है इसका एनिमे अवार्ड गोज टू री जीरो मैंने नहीं देखी है तो री जीरो का मेरे को कोई आइडिया नहीं फार बियॉन्ड विद बेस्ट स्टोरी लाइन ये भी देखी है मैंने तो सोलो लेवलिंग देख रहा था सोलो लेवलिंग को काफ़ी अवार्ड मिल रहे थे वो देख रहा था मैं बट एंड ऑफ ऑलमोस्ट टेक ब्लीच एंड वन पीस है ब्लीच एंड वन पीस तो भाई ऑसम है वन पीस काफ़ी ऑसम है मैं ब्लीच 4 पार्ट एंड ऑफ ईयर आ जाए तो बढ़िया है कुछ मिला है 5 स्टार का वेब का ना 1000 ईयर ब्लड वॉर 4th पार्ट ऑफ नहीं मैंने ब्लीच बीच 1000 ईयर ऑफ ब्लड वॉर 4 नहीं ये मैंने नहीं देखा है फिलहाल तो मैं हीलिंग वाला देखूंगा यार एक हीलिंग वाला
Pot of tea with a couple of
एनिमे है वो
nibbles,
देखने
some
वाला हूँ
seasonal
थोड़ी देर
greens,
बाद में
and a piping hot bowl of fresh kanji.
सीजन 4 पार्ट नहीं यार ब्लिस्ट ऑनलाइन को क्रेजी मैंने देखा नहीं ब्लिस्ट तो मेरे को आइडिया नहीं है मैं वन पीस कंटिन्यू करता हूँ फिलहाल आई थिंक मेगा मीट चाहिए उसको है ना
a dope breakfast.
चलो एक कमीशन रह गया और ऑपरेशन इस ऑपरेशन को भी कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं। अरे तो ना मेरे पास स्क्रीनशॉट पड़े रहते हैं कि फिर जब मेरा मन करता है तब देखता हूँ। नाउ स्टार्ट एप कितने एपिसोड हैं इसके? FNB जो भी है।
Shower me with praise.
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Congratulations! Good. Nice one. Alley-oop. Mighty mythical beast!
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Fire Force season 3 you watch because it's a new episode. Fire Force देखते हैं अभी।
Go, Ferret Buddy. Let my name echo in song.
अभी फिलहाल इतने एपिसोड मैं बोल रहा हूँ बहुत एनिमे जो पेंडिंग है करने हैं। अभी मैंने वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं करा है। 2-3 एनिमे कंटिन्यू चल रहे हैं ना। और जो किंगडम हाउ रियलिस्टिक हीरो बिल्ड किंगडम वो अभी पूरा नहीं है। उसके बाद रस्ट दिस ग्रेविश क्या था कीप रिटायर्ड दिस ग्रेवी को समथिंग करके अभी वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं करा है मैंने। उसके बाद वो हीलिंग वाला उसको ऑन करने वाला हूँ मैं। समझ लो कि बहुत एनिमे यार तो भी नहीं चल रहा मैं अभी 3-4 एनिमे जो पेंडिंग में चल रहे हैं अभी करेंगे जब लगेगा फिलहाल नहीं करना। लानिया होती तो जल्दी हो जाता पर लानिया मैंने टाइम पर
Mighty mythical beast! Sorry, pal.
दो ही रहेगा।
Let the mountain's veins boil!
क्या क्या देखे यार कंपनी जाए स्ट्रीम करें एनिमे देखें क्या क्या करेगा बंदा।
Time to shine.
इतना टाइम नहीं होता इतने एनिमे पड़े हैं।
Bring it!
सारी चीज़ें मैनेज करनी पड़ेगी ना वही तो लफड़ा है।
Letting brave names echo!
I got careless.
No escape.
Have a little taste. Suffocate.
Shower me with praise.
I got careless.
कमीशन कंप्लीट। व्हाट द वर्ल्ड लेवल कितना है मेरा? वर्ल्ड लेवल 6 है मेरा। एडवेंचर रैंक 50 तक पहुंच गया है। आई हैव अ सजेशन अबाउट इट यू हैव टू वॉच बस रहने दे भाई। हाई स्कूल डीएसडी किस टाइप का एनिमे है मुझे मत बता। वो मैं चेक कर चुका हूँ कैसा है वो। I completed 500 plus एनिमे विकास आई भाई साहब लगता है भाई पूरा ध्यान में ही देखता है, मैं नहीं देख सकता। मतलब देख यार, मेरे पास इतना टाइम नहीं होता पूरा ध्यान में देखूँ मैं। सीन है ना, कंपनी में जाना होता है,
Doesn't matter
स्ट्रीम भी करनी
where.
होती है, फिर घर
I'll
पे
be there.
बात करनी होती है, मतलब बहुत सारे काम हैं। और वहाँ बंदा पूरा दिन फ्री है वो अलग बात है, कि पूरा दिन एनिमे देखना है वो अलग बात है। वर्ल्ड इज 2 और 3, तब तो अभी बहुत कम है। लेवल 5 के बाद सारे मॉन्स्टर तबाही मचाने लगते हैं। लेवल अभी एक्सपीरियंस 33 का है। 6 ईयर वहाँ जन्म भी कहा है फ्री शॉप आउट, हाँ वो तो है। वर्ल्ड लेवल 3 का पर काफी बढ़िया है यार। निंग भाई, निंगवांग है तेरे पास है? नहीं यार, ये कैरेक्टर बड़ा ओपी है भाई, ये 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए निंगवांग। निंगवांग बहुत ओपी कैरेक्टर है। भाई के पास डिल्यूस भी है, पर निंगवांग यार सीरियसली बढ़िया। वर्ल्ड लेवल 2 पे है अभी, एडवेंचर 33 कंप्लीट कर रखे हैं। यस्टरडे आई अनलॉक मोर कैरेक्टर्स, लीजा वगैरह अनलॉक करे होंगे अभी हम।
Strike a pose. Closing in.
I give you my ID, suggest me which party I play. कोई भी ले लो, इससे डिपेंड, इससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता हमारे पास क्या पार्टी है इस गेम में। मेरे पास, मेरे को क्या आइडिया, मैंने जो मेरे को स्टार्टिंग में मिली मैंने उससे सबसे पहले कुछ नहीं करना होता, इसमें टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक करने होते हैं। ऑलरेडी लॉस्ट विद 40 लेवल। देखो इसमें देखो, सब कुछ नहीं करना है, सबसे पहले टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक करो, जितने भी टेलीपोर्टेशन है वो सारे अनलॉक करो। और दूसरा कोशिश करो कि स्टोरी मोड कंप्लीट कर लो साथ साथ में, चैप्टर 2 या एक्ट 2 तक कर लो, ताकि क्या ना कुछ एरिया जो है अनलॉक रहते हैं वो स्टोरी मोड से ही कंप्लीट होते हैं। स्टोरी मोड कंप्लीट करो, स्टार्टिंग में 2 करो ये। और कैरेक्टर रखने अपने पास तो एक आर्चर तो रखो ही रखो, जो अपने पास एम्बर है। एक इलेक्ट्रो वाली रख लो, क्योंकि एम्बिसवर मैक्सिमम टाइम वो चैम्बर वगैरह में इलेक्ट्रो और वो अपनी एम्बर, फायर वाली एम्बर और इलेक्ट्रो, ये 2 काम आते हैं। बाकी जियो में तुम्हारे पास मेन कैरेक्टर है अपने पास। चौथे में तुम चौथे में तुम किसी को भी रख लो, चौथे में तुम निंगवांग को रख लो, वो बढ़िया रहेगी।
We should
Shampoo.
take a break after all that running around. Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
इसको बना के क्या देना है यार, आइडिया नहीं है।
Bring it!
मोरा मेट कार्ट ड्राई हॉटपॉट ने गुलशन मोरा कार्ड एंड गुलशन ओके डीसी लिंक भेजता हूँ मैं बराबर डिस्कॉर्ड पे बात वगैरह कुछ नहीं करता वो बस पड़ा हुआ है
Give me half a chance, and I'll become an outstanding adventurer for sure.
लो डिस्कॉर्ड का
Give me half a
That place isn't even worth mentioning.
हेलो यागामी भाई कैसे हो बढ़िया सीओसी भी खेलता हूँ भाई मैं फ्लोर चाहिए मेरे को बाय करना पड़ेगा कहीं से
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day.
ओके मोरा मेट हो देखते हैं और क्या क्या चाहिए इसको ओके फाइनली कमीशन मिशन सारे कंप्लीट हो गए गिल्ड ऊपर है ना। स्टार्टिंग में पता है मेरे को गिल्ड ढूंढने में दिमाग खराब होता था, अब तो हम गिल्ड ऐसे
Add
ढूंढ
Astra.
लेते हैं।
Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
ओके बढ़िया, फिलहाल ये चीज़ें कंप्लीट हो गई। स्टारडस्ट आया नहीं अभी, कल आएगा इंटीरियर से। चल स्टोरी मोड में चलते हैं। बाकी अभी भाई साहब ये भी पड़ा हुआ है, स्टोरी क्वेस्ट हैंगाउ इवेंट है, और ये पता नहीं क्या चीज़ है, ये कुछ तो है। माविका, माविका का क्वेस्ट अवेलेबल है, तो माविका क्वेस्ट अब खेलूंगा ना जब माविका होगी मेरे पास, तब ज़्यादा फायदा रहेगा। फिलहाल चलते हैं आर्कन क्वेस्ट में। भाई कहाँ ले जा रहा है, ये तो कहीं और ले जा रहा है, 580 मीटर दूर ले जा रहा है कहीं। वैसे 3 विशेष को फॉलो कर रहा हूँ, तो नेविगेट करते हैं, टेलीपोर्टेशन अनलॉक करते चलेंगे। अगर एरिया अनलॉक है तभी है फ़ायदा, वरना फ़ायदा नहीं है। सीरियसली
Up and away!
नहीं, बंदा मतलब चुपचाप कर नहीं सकता है।
Ills be gone!
फिर कहते हैं हम फाइट करते हैं, कुछ भी फाइट करने के लिए आ गए।
Many happy returns! Congratulations!
Hear the echoes of the valley! Bring it!
Dancing in the wind.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
ले चेस्ट खोल गई है।
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush. Bring it!
मेरे ख्याल में कुछ कलेक्ट करने को है, कुछ दिख तो नहीं रहा है।
Closing in. Yeah.
Alley-oop!
Strike a pose. Ah! Ills be gone. Yeah. Flip and fly.
ओ नेक्टर दिया इन्होंने, नेक्टर तो चाहिए था। अरे हाँ, ये भी तो स्लाइम का एक टाइप है, नेक्टर टाइप जो भी है।
Bring it!
Yoo-hoo! Strike a pose. Up and away. Flip and fly. Swift as the swallow. Closing in.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
एक और होगा ना टेलीपोर्टेशन यहाँ पे सामने ही है टेलीपोर्टेशन भी अनलॉक करते रहेंगे
Bring it!
हमारी एंट्री बड़ी अलग तरीके से हुई है अंदर ब्रावो रे रे रे
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So, where's she at? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a super important person after all.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, A former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon got that right?
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here. Then you have my gratitude.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Where's the person Ayaka told us about?
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. The children are desperate for you to take them out.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us.
If you want, it's clear. I can't click. Truth be told.
Seems like he...
Ah, you must also... Teijima keeping out the... But now, we will...
You must be Teijima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of a sudden?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason I would have to stay. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to those questions because I can't remember anymore. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay.
Okay. Well, in that case, if... Is it... Oh!
Oh, that oh, yes! Yes, you...
Perfect! So...
If you don't mind...
This looks like Teijima's diary. Let's see what we have today. The village today. I went kite for. Huh? I went to. Now that's the. this is... But anyway, if... Somewhere that Tejima... The soil must be something... It looks like a... Konda Village. Huh. So, but he's been here for... Well, what...
Well, I'll be at certain... But still... It's clear that I was waiting for someone here. Over the years, I must have made a note of... How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love? Regret? No. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years have been nothing but a hazy I think... maybe not. If this is something I waited most of my life for, I suppose I should carry on waiting. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually, only to find I didn't remember so much as her name? Wouldn't that be upsetting for her? When I think about it like that, I do feel a slight tinge of sadness, and how curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just like that feeling of emptiness. The feeling that something is... Thank you both for helping me reconnect with my reason for staying here. I shall remain here and keep waiting for her.
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay. But still, it makes Paimon really sad. Seems it's just like Ayaka and Toma were saying. If you lose your vision, you lose all your hopes and dreams too. That certainly explains the state Tejima was in earlier. At least we were able to help him. Well, let's go find the next person. According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Bring it!
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma. The ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provision.
You dare deceive us?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. No, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone...
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these... If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had...
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what... We should be able to follow their tracks. I've been to the outside world before. I wonder what's on the other side of the ocean.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods.
You haven't seen any. Today's just the beginning.
You demand!
These seem like the treasure... Shower me with praise!
Fry! I got careless. Fry!
Up and away! Let them fly! Ills be gone! Yoo-hoo!
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal. Come on, Bob.
Not bad, kid. Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us.
So what did you...
Food supply. I didn't want anyone, but now that you've caught us...
You've got a deal!
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We're talking tons. We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the... As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes. So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about? Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So, he started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford of
Now
the
network
usual
is back,
amount.
buddy.
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the prices increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
I gave her my idea.
Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash
Make
now.
a good party and
Of
suggest
course,
me how to
I'm sure
play.
there would still have been some unrest.
How
What he
can I
was doing
make
was truly a
ID?
thankless deed.
I don't make ID,
As
Olga.
for why he
You have to
chose
play
spend
your
his own
own.
money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone,
I just tell you
still
which
not
army you
too
have to
clear
use.
myself.
Well, army,
If you're still
every
curious,
character
why
is
don't
best.
you go ask him
You
yourself?
have to upgrade your
I
character. That's all.
see. That reminds me, it seems that his vision was recently confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh, didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for
Okay.
years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was free. Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
When my channel is full monetized.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions are coming from. Plus, let's go talk to Kurosawa. What are you doing here?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time. Did you manage to track down the treasure?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency.
Strange. Is that I don't really have any such recollection. Why was I purchasing emergency but I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, this sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed. Before he passed away, he placed the sword in my hands and said to me, "With this sword..."
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? And somehow those two words seem to taking on seemingly endless debt. But what use of virtue? The Tenryo Commission sees my vision. And the irony of all of it, I'm incapable of...
Yet another trouble. When we get the chance, in any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing. Fortunately for us, let's go find the...
ओ क्या कह रहा है मीन मेक मॉड मी देखो सीन है ना मॉडरेटर में बीच लेन में रहा कि फिर वॉच आवर काउंट नहीं होता है अगर मॉडरेटर बना देता हूँ ये लॉजिक है इसलिए मॉडरेटर नहीं बना रहा हूँ मैं और अगर बात करूँ मॉडरेटर की तो समझ लो कि अभी जो हेडिक और रिग्रेक्स है जिनके साथ मैं मैक्सिमम टाइम गेम खेलता हूँ वो भी मॉडरेटर नहीं है अभी जब चैनल फुल मोनेटाइज हो जाएगा तब कर दूंगा मैं पर फिलहाल नहीं कर सकता यार मैं मेरे को वॉच आवर चाहिए अभी तो इसलिए नहीं बना रहा मॉडरेटर किसी को भी ये सीन है
This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Those thugs that...
Maybe, but things have gotten dangerous.
It's just because he's...
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out and ask him to train us. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he
you
got
are at your place because you need a water. Yep, bro.
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like
you're
from
my
around
channel
here.
is not full monetized yet.
Please,
No, that's why I don't
accept
make
my apologies. We've had so many
I
people
have
trying
already
to cause
5
us trouble
moderators on my
recently
channel.
that we're
5
on high
moderators.
alert. You haven't arrived at the best of
all
times,
of that
I'm afraid.
moderator
Since they got possessed
their
recently,
watch time not
and he's still
count.
recovering.
If they watch my live streams,
He's not able to take
so
on any new disciples for the time being.
the watch मतलब इस तरह समझ लगे जब तक वो मेरी वीडियो देख रहे हैं तब तक वो मतलब अगर लाइव स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं तो मेरा वॉच आवर काउंट नहीं हुआ ये लॉजिक है
I see you are earnest in your pursuit.
अगर नॉर्मल वीडियो देख रहे हैं मॉडरेटर ना तो तब चल
How
पड़ेगा
about this?
ये YouTube के रूल है
My
यार
fellow
इसमें कुछ
disciple
नहीं
Nanako and I would
नाइट
explain
वॉट एक्टिव है
Sensei's
यार पर
situation
वो
to you in a little
मर्जी का
more
मालिक है
detail.
कभी चलता है कभी
Then you
नहीं
can decide. Sensei's name is, though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He once said that his goal was, and so. But then.
बट चेक कर लूंगा मैं एक बार ना फिर से लॉगिन मार लूंगा इस पे नाइट वॉट पे आके नाइट वॉट एक्टिव होता
hasn't
है
been the same since. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train.
नाइट वॉट को
Julia
करेंगे
and I have discussed
सॉरी
it, and we
एक्टिवेट
both
करूंगा फिर से मैं नाइट वॉट को
that he's been
नाइट वॉट
possessed
पहले
by an
बढ़िया था
evil
नाइट वॉट
spirit.
हट गया शायद पता नहीं क्या
We've
लॉजिक है
asked the shrine
फिर से कर
maidens
दूंगा
from
उसका
the
एक्टिव
Grand
मैं नेक्स्ट लाइव
Narukami
स्ट्रीम में
shrine to perform an exorcism.
गेम
But if
सिस्टम
I'm honest,
जरूर
I still
स्लैश
have
पॉइंट
my
वगैरह
doubts over
स्ट्रीम
whether
लैब
he'll
से करने
completely
पड़ेंगे ना
recover.
चेक इट आउट करूंगा चीज़ों को मैं वहाँ
Narukami
से
Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it?
ओके
It's the
जरूर
largest shrine on Narukami Island. Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening.
So...
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to witness Sensei in one of his fits of madness. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, when she asked him who the people were,
I think
he
1
suddenly
hour
looked
active
panic-stricken
everything
and pushed her away. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his
मैं
ears
जितनी
and looking
मतलब
frantically around him with
I don't
bloodshot
know
eyes.
कितना होता है क्योंकि कई बार मॉडरेटर का
All
काउंट
the
नहीं
while
होता
we
ना
kept
मुझे
calling
कोई
those
आइडिया नहीं
names.
क्या रहता है
Some of them we knew. Others, one of them was on. Sensei wouldn't stop calling. The ritual has now. Please, excuse me.
they be here to mess up the exorcism? We won't let them get away with it. Come on, let's go.
Bring it!
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up.
Yep.
Suspicious.
How did you... Are you sure you're Dolmon's unless...
Excuse me? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts? You seem like bad news, mister.
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Domon back in the day. Long before you ever showed up. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must know, I am Domon's senior.
His senior? Wait.
Anzai. Yes, that's because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster. I had begun training 5 practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art. But Domon was different. The first thing, Sensei scolded him and told him that I thought so too. Only then did I... He was
Sure sounds like...
Because until he arrived, of all the disciples, Domon's arrived later. After that, so I decided to... So you see... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. He wasn't here to mess up the exorcism at
2
all.
PM to 5
Still,
6 PM
sure
of
we
time
should bring him back with
free.
us. Let's go see how the exorcism's coming along.
अगले हफ्ते से करेंगे ना, क्योंकि इस हफ्ते मेरी कल भी मेरी कोई ड्यूटी है 2 से 10 है। मेरी शिफ्ट 2 से 10 है ना, उसके बाद मेरी नाइट शिफ्ट है, तो अगले नाइट शिफ्ट में ज़रूर हम उस टाइम पे कर लेंगे। लॉन्ग चैट बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट स्टोरी लाइन।
How many forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see.
मेरे को भी स्टोरी लाइन नहीं चाहिए होती है, तो मैं साइड मार देता हूँ।
Not so many as I thought. I'll get to
स्टोरी लाइन जल्दी स्किप मारता हूँ बीच-बीच में मैं भी।
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind?
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. But spirits and all is certain.
Lady Yai?
The head shrine maiden? Correct. I am unable to say for
Excuse me, Miss...
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have...
Do you mean to say that since...
No! That's not what I meant at all! I just mean this is late... Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way...
Sure! After... Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out
थोड़ा
a thing
chat
or two
with
about the right
who you are live,
from
okay?
her.
छः सौ 28 मीटर दूर है।
perfect weather for a nap in the workshop.
Bring it!
Just hafte be free ki. Seriously.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Today not on show, other person were gone everywhere. एक्चुअली सीन ही है ना, नाइट में मैंने ऐसे ही करा, नाइट में नहीं करता हूँ स्ट्रीम में। नाइट में इसलिए करूँगी मैंने स्टोरी मोड स्किप मारना है, बाकी हेडेक और रिग्रेट तो मैक्सिमम सुबह ही आते हैं वो, क्योंकि सुबह मैं सारा एक्सप्लोरेशन वगैरह कंप्लीट करता हूँ। सीन ही है। अभी मैं बस स्टोरी मोड स्किप मार रहा हूँ जल्दी जल्दी, ताकि स्टोरी मोड एक तरह कंप्लीट हो जाए और मेरे को कुछ प्राइमो जेम मिल जाए, ताकि मैं बाद में माविका निकाल सकूँ। माविका का समझ लो तेरा भाई माविका के लिए कर रहा था कुछ यहाँ पे। माविका निकालने के लिए क्या क्या करना पड़ रहा है। सुबह करो यहाँ पे यार, नाइट में नहीं आते ना बंदे, नाइट में तो इसलिए तभी तो चिल मारते हो करता हूँ मैं। मैक्सिमम मेरे जितने भी हैं वो सुबह आते हैं। इसके ये पाइमोन जैसा आइकन है, इस पर क्लिक करना है। उसके बाद यहाँ टाइम, ये 1 2 3 चौथा ऑप्शन घड़ी वाला, इस पर क्लिक करना है। उसके बाद टाइम सेट कर लो, उसके बाद कंफर्म कर दो, उसके बाद क्लोज कर दो, टाइम चेंज।
Bring it!
पहाड़ों पर जाने के लिए जॉलिन बेस्ट है। मैं नहीं, आई डोंट नो, बट सिंपल प्लेइंग सिंपल यार, मेरे को भी स्टार्टिंग में बहुत दिमाग खराब हुआ था मेरा, मतलब मेरे पास तो जॉलिन करैक्टर भी ना स्टार्टिंग में, तो पहाड़ों पे चढ़, मतलब पहाड़ों पे चढ़ने पे दिमाग खराब होता था पहले बहुत ज़्यादा। और मेरे को समझे पूरा पहाड़ ऊपर चढ़ना पड़ेगा, कैसे चढ़ूँगा कोई आइडिया ही नहीं है। इस पहाड़ पे चढ़ने का ऑप्शन वहाँ से है, वो देखो वहाँ से है, वो हवा का बहाव है ना वहाँ से। ये ऊपर जा नहीं रहा। आई डोंट हैव दिस गेम। हाँ ये एक्चुअली कुछ कैरेक्टर निकालने पड़ते हैं ताकि गेम थोड़ा इजी हो जाए तुम्हारे लिए, वरना पहाड़ चढ़ना बहुत दिमाग खराब करता है। सीन ये है ना, यहाँ पे अंधेरा हो रहा है, क्या सीन है ये? इतना अंधेरा भी नहीं होना चाहिए यार, यहाँ कुछ ज़्यादा ही अंधेरा है। शो विच चीज़ यू कैरेक्टर जॉली नहीं है फिलहाल, नया कैरेक्टर भी आया, तुम निकाल सकते हो अगर तुम्हारे पास प्राइमोजन है। फिलहाल आया है किनीच, और ये आया है जॉलिन। ये इंटरफेयर इससे मिलता है, इंटरवेयर फेड से। और तुम प्राइमोजन को कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो, शॉप में जाना, यहाँ पे परचेज प्राइमोजन, इंटीरियर फेड पे इस पर क्लिक करके परचेज, और जितने भी होंगे वो परचेज। इंटरफेयर फेड से स्पिन विश करना पड़ता है 10 का, तब जाके निकलता है। मतलब समझ लो एक कैरेक्टर निकलने के लिए 50 से 70 लेता है मैक्सिमम स्पिन, मतलब 50 से 70 होने चाहिए तुम्हारे पास ये 10-10 के। आई ऑलरेडी यूज, तो एक मतलब किसी कैरेक्टर पे यूज़ करा करो तब फायदा है। मतलब कोई मान लो कोई कैरेक्टर ना इकट्ठा यूज करोगे तब फायदा है, ऐसे नहीं। अब देखिए यहाँ पे सुबह करी हुई है मैंने ना, लेकिन यहाँ पे अंधेरा ही है इसमें। ये पूरे पहाड़ में अंधेरा है भाई, हम भी क्या करें। नाउ अंडरस्टैंड, ओके। मान लो जैसे इसमें सीन ये होता है ना, जैसे कोई भी कैरेक्टर आ गया, ठीक है, तो उस कैरेक्टर के ऊपर तुम्हें 70 तक 50 से 70 तक स्पिन करने पड़ते हैं, तो कलेक्ट करके रखने पड़ते हैं। सीन ये है, जैसे मैंने कलेक्ट कर रखे 40 है मेरे पास अभी, लेकिन मेरे को कोई भी कैरेक्टर निकालना है नॉर्मल 70 चाहिए मेरे पास। अगर 70 मेरे पास है तब चांसेस है कि कोई ना कोई कैरेक्टर निकल जाएगा। वही तो लफड़ा है ना, यहाँ पे लाइट ही नहीं आ रही है। अब ऊपर जाना है, ऊपर कैसे जाएं कोई आइडिया भी नहीं। ब्राइटनेस फुल कर रखी है मैंने, लेकिन पहाड़ पे कैसे चढ़ना कोई आइडिया नहीं अभी। ओके, थोड़ा सा दिखाओ भाई। ओ भाई, ओ भाई कहाँ जाना है? यहाँ आई थोड़ी लाइट। अब टेलीपोर्टेशन खुल गया ऊपर, फिर दिक्कत नहीं है। एक बार टेलीपोर्टेशन खुल गया ना ऊपर, फिर दिक्कत नहीं है। अब मिला रास्ता यहाँ ऊपर जाने का, ये देखो।
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Wanna split it? Just kidding. You can
चार्ज
take
भी
it.
90% रह गई फोन में। ये तो यहाँ से रास्ता है आगे। रास्ते बड़े कंफ्यूजिंग है इसके पहाड़ों पे। ओके, टेलीपोर्टेशन है यहाँ पे, इसको खोल लो। टेलीपोर्टेशन से होगा ना, मैं दूसरी बार यहाँ पे पहाड़ों ऐसे कूद कूद के नहीं आना पड़ेगा। दूसरी बार डायरेक्ट ऐसे ही आ जाएंगे। अंदर कैसे जाएं? तो साइड से है रास्ता। Nice view pic.
Do you think that's Lady I? Oh, no wonder
I am going
Junior
by.
is so
Okay,
excited.
good night.
She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just it was probably nothing.
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go.
As you can see, Domon has persisted in this state for some time.
Lady I, it must. This is nothing like him.
मुंह इनके हिलते ही नहीं यार कभी कभी।
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit. But yes. Unable to cope with the tremendous as one who is thrown in. As for what has triggered,
stripped of his
your school practices, stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. Then, what if Lady I'm not sure. The path of it requires one to take their sword. Only a deep commitment. When that ambition disappears.
Poor sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that on? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come. I never should have.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. But I didn't come here to settle a score. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I couldn't face the humiliation. That's why I ran. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, we entrusted them to you, in the hopes that they might carry you further. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, since you've been stripped of your ambitions too. But that is no reason to strip them of theirs.
But what if one day I put everything I have? If there's a chance they'll...
Have you asked them what they...
Sensei, after you rest, I can't know whether I want to keep going until...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is something that... So, just as you are not in the same position...
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me. I no longer have the resolve to be... But as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am now... Well...
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his behalf. Guess that sort of solves this one, huh?
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yai has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yai seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back to Miss Kamisato.
Kamisato.
Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their visions back, it seems like there's no way to really help them. Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe, I dispense with the screen for Toma also.
यार वैसे अयाको और टॉमा भी बढ़िया है। अयाको काफी क्यूट लग रही है। ये भी चाहिए कैरेक्टर मेरे को।
Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost my friend, and was so before he ever became my attendant.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have seen? Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things take place with no regard for the feelings of the common people. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you would be willing to reconsider your stance? You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. I'd placed my trust in the right person after all. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more confidential nature, perhaps we could move to the Komori Tea House? We ought not to involve other members of the Yashiro Commission.
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond mere... Of course! We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, Each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, they invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the shogun's decisions. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though.
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it?
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation of the entire Kamisato clan should we be caught. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulder. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Books were more interesting in the past. What delicious tea. Books were more interesting. Delicious tea.
Bring it!
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, you're not—
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things. Psst! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't mean you can sit back and watch others in trouble. Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision! Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right. Here, take it.
wise.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. Doesn't he know what could happen to him after losing it? This It's your fault. You're the one who stopped us from interfering.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya. Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that his handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! I've been thinking about breaking him out too recently. But if I just march straight in there by myself, I'd probably get Miss Kamisato in a whole heap of trouble. So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready.
Time to break him out!
Present.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot creepier than Paimon imagined.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay quiet, we've got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. I'll be right back.
You sure? Alright then. Just be careful not to get caught.
Yes, you too.
Up and away! Flip and fly! Swift as the swallow!
Up to it, Manzai! Sorry, pal! Alley-oop! Sorry, pal!
Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Bring it! Grave names echo!
A touch of frost from whence you came.
Up and away! Closing in! Ills be gone!
Swift and merciful.
Up and away! Swift as the swallow.
I need to train harder.
Battle formation!
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Mini happy return! Alley-oop!
Yeah, closing in.
Don't hold back!
Who goes there?
Teach Teach me a
formation.
lesson.
Get them!
Submit for judgment.
Show me what
Let's
you've
be
got.
gone. Up and away.
Bring it.
Watch your step.
Soldiers, quick!
Show me what you've got.
Nasty temper.
Let engraved names echo.
You cannot match my bravery!
Dancing in the wind. Closing in.
Strike first.
Up and away.
Show me what you've got.
I'll do it, Manzai. Sorry, pal.
Don't hold back.
Alley-oop.
Show me what you've got. I need to train harder.
Hey, what gives?
I dare you. I've been bested.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Bring it.
Brace yourself. Show me what you've got. I dare you. Show me what you've got.
Up and fly.
From whence you came, run with my blade.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Clear cut. Slash.
Mighty mythical beast! Sorry, pal.
Don't hold back.
Bring it. Hear the echoes of the valley.
I've been bested. I dare you.
Swift as the swallow. Up and away.
Watch your step. Don't hold back. Train harder.
Closing in.
Bring it.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick?
Oh no! Those Tenri.
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu, our whole plan will have been for...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am. We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are all-
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm unsure when...
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move.
Yoimiya, are you sure now?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Whoa!
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's our chance.
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute. Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Leave this place.
out of that creepy place.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated. I'll treat you to a round of drinks once this is all over.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujosara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the Vision Hunt Decree, of course. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Bring it!
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt Decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt Decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go... Don't you think it sounds like...
You really do it? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we... Let's see what we've got here. fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon can't wait. Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This was possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen. Fortunately, Toma ended up eating all the weird stuff.
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points. Oh, wait a moment. That doesn't feel good.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor wasn't quite the same afterward. Even with the Traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the Traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down. I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been...
Perhaps I did get... I think my luck is already so without further ado...
Oh, bro...
Good
Yes. And with the extra time?
Let's all take some much-needed... Downtime is hard to cut. I'll tidy things up here.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that...
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori tea house for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Forging commissions do I still have to finish? Let's see. 1, 2... Not so many as I thought. I'll get to them tomorrow.
heart be pure. Evil be erased. Mind be purged. World be... I'll... Always forget that last part.
What delicious tea.
Books were more interesting in the past.
Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own individual request.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are... So... I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is...
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want? Do you need us to find her for?
No. Her address is given in the note. Please keep everything I have told you in strict... The proper course of action would be to involve my Exactly.
You can count on us!
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around, if you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. Do we?
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our first stop.
All right, sounds great.
What kind of tea is this?
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without...
have high hopes for this journey.
Please don't enter.
What kind of tea is this?
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts
kind of
guests
tea is
of
this?
sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
What a pleasant surprise.